This is just an update on the Hobart Welder generator. I got the generator head off. My dad and I pulled it off a few days ago, and he brought it into some place to get service, some electrical place. They do big motors and stuff. So the guy quoted around $300 to $400. It's, you know, it's a lot, but it'll be worth it in the long run. You know, it'll be all back to original. So now I can start working on the engine and everything. There's the shaft, very stubby shaft. And let's see, got the carburetor pulled off and everything, all the linkages out. And that's over here. It's got a Zenith carburetor on it, cast iron. And I pulled all the jets out and the butterflies and everything so I can get it all cleaned up. Got some powdery gas in the bottom left over, but that'll wipe right out. And all the parts are right there. So I'm going to see if I can't get a kit for it, and we'll rebuild it. And that'll be all set. And I also took the manifold off for carburetor and the exhaust, which someone had broken it off at one point and brazed it. And I actually found out that these studs right here are actually brass. So if you look at the nuts, it's kind of interesting. But this thing was fairly well clogged up, especially the exhaust. You know, it's got a little rust, so definitely full. So I can get that shooken out, and then in there, doesn't have as much. The intake's nice and clean, of course, but you know, the exhaust had all the water going in there for years. It's just crusty stuff, so that'll come right out. And the next thing I gotta do is probably pull the rest of you know, this thing off, and the cables and linkages. Magneto, I have to take that apart and rebuild it. And then I'll get the shroud off, which you have to take the flywheel off to get the shroud off, I think, from when I was looking at it. And then take the rest of the cowlings off and the sides. And then can paint it all up and paint the bell housing there. Get that all set. I might put another pan gasket in because, I don't know, that's probably from years, but you know, it's been leaking and stuff, so probably get a new one of them. Got to rebuild the fuel pump, but that's what I've been doing so far, so I'll keep you guys updated.